right, for my next recommendation, Event Horizon. You know what? I've never been a huge fan of the 90s, but some great movies have came out. This was 97, okay? There was a lot of like sci-fi and space movies. You know, I think it was like Johnny Mnemonic and fucking like Alien 3, all those kind of movies, you know. And those are what they are. Event Horizon is one that's not talked about as much, but it should be. So, let's break this movie down a little bit, okay? So, there's a crew, right? Just like any other ship, okay? So this crew of people, they go into this little, you know, this little hypersleep thing or whatever, and they have this scientist on board, and or whatever he is. It's the guy from Jurassic Park. So we got Morpheus and the guy from Jurassic Park. That's a fire combination if I do say so myself. So Jurassic Park, he is on that ship for one reason. He's excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. All right, so the reason Jurassic Park is on the ship, he's not a part of the normal crew. He's getting that crew to help him find his ship, which has disappeared. He doesn't know where the fuck it's at. It turns out it's like kind of like in another dimension, kind of, you know, one of those kind of fucking things, right? Long story short, they manage to find the ship. Well, I mean, I would say so. Like, you know, it'd be stupid if it's a movie about finding a ship and then find the ship. They find the ship. And the ship is, I don't want to say haunted. It's more like they're in hell or something. You know, it's like that, wherever they went to, it's fucking demonic, dude. And so that ship is preying on these people's fears. So whatever these people fear, that's what's fucking with them, okay? And that's the main meat and potatoes of this movie, okay? So let's talk about some scenes for a little bit. So the crew finds these files on the computer database, you know, and it's like they're like videos and audio and stuff like that, and it's all kind of like jumbled up and staticky and all this. It sounds fucking creepy. That's where this movie plays on me, like, nostalgia wise. You know, usually nostalgia is like, oh, I love this because I remember this from my childhood, and I love this. This scares me from my fucking childhood, and that's why this movie still scares me to this day, because of these fucking sounds that are on this tape. It sounds like people getting fucking slaughtered in this and this, and then there's this guy like speaking another language. He's like, I don't know what he's fucking saying, you know. I don't know. I can't even remember what fucking language he's speaking, right? Actually, it's Latin. Like, dude ends up saying that it's Latin, right? And they play it back a few times, and one of the dudes knows Latin, and he's like, the tape says, it sounds like he's saying, save us, or something like that. And it's like, fuck, man, that's fucking terrifying, right? Later on, he comes back and he's like, hey, I actually translated that tape more, and I think it actually says, save us from hell, or something like that. And they keep playing it back, and it's like something tutame or something. I could hear it in my head, but I can't recite it back, you know. Like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking play the audio, dude. Listen. So even later, there's another scene where they unscramble that video, and it's showing, like, I believe it's like I can't remember if it's people killing each other or something killing them, but you just see like blood and like flesh and all this stuff, and then you just see some dude, he's butt ass naked, and he's like holding his eyes or something, and I think he's the guy that says, you know, save us from hell, or he ends up saying save yourself from hell. That's what it. So at first the dude said, oh, it says save us from hell, and then it's like, oh, no, that's not what it says. It says save yourself from hell. I don't know why that fucking scares me so much, but it scares the fucking shit out of me, man. So for the most part, you know, the ship's just fucking with everybody. It's like a haunted ship, okay? That's what this fucking movie is. Done very well. Some of the 90s effects don't do too well, but most of them, you know, it seems like they had a ship built and nice little set. It looks fucking great. I watched the shit on DVD the other day, and it fucking still looks great, man. I highly recommend it. But if you watch it for any reason at all, let me direct you to this scene right here. Probably the best scene in the whole fucking movie.
I'm waiting.
It's hilarious, right? So that's it. Event Horizon. Basically, fucking haunted ship. It's like if Freddy Krueger was a ship. It's like that, kind of.